Good afternoon on the heath. Very nice. The sun coming through everywhere. First update for a couple of days. Just thought I'd give your eyes and ears a little rest while we think about things and examine the situation we are currently in. On the one hand, the official line is that this peak has been reached and that they can ease some of the restrictions they have placed upon the good citizens in terms of their freedom of movements, freedom of speech, etc., and the continuing arbitrary arrest and detention of those who so-called break those Coronavirus Act of March 2020 rules, Section 2 being particularly draconian, and the one, as I said in a comment the other day, that's the one that will really F you up big time. And down in the woods of Hampstead we have quite a good protection from the microwaves and the 5Gs, and we look on the one hand the story we are being told about this so-called risk of the second peak, which is Trump's idea is to send everyone back to work, and if you get a few casualties, well, so it be. Meanwhile, Julian Assange sitting in that hell that is Belmarsh fills my thoughts in terms of what he's suffered, we are suffering. He has done it for a decade, near enough, of being accused and vilified, slandered, lied about, having black operation propaganda being spread about yourself, your family, and your livelihood, as it were, in journalism and publishing. We've come to the point where I think the time of action, the actual time it's come to get Julian out of this quagmire of hell and risk to his well-being. He is currently unwell. His QC Fitzgerald said that despite not having had access to him in a proper manner to prepare his defence, he knew, and having spoken to him, that his situation is very grave, with many underlying medical issues that he has had for a while and been denied treatment by the British, the US and the Swedish in terms of their false allegations which kept him inside that embassy for 6-7 years. And it's the same lies they tell about the Chinese, the Russians, to anyone else, anyone they can blame but themselves for the mess and the disaster they've got themselves in. Is unacceptable. And there should be a video link to the hearing on June the 1st. We don't know where that's going to be. I'm assuming either Westminster Magistrates or Belmarsh Crown Court, or Woolwich Crown Court, whatever they choose to label it. And hopefully, if the circumstances permit, and if the outrage continues, EF Press will be there and seeing what the farce of UK show trial justice can give us. And one or two arbiters that I have a dispute with their interpretation of the law, Judge Barrister and her Obermaster Arbuthnot, will be under the spotlight again as we piss upon their reputations and legacy if they don't set this man free. EF Press on the Heath. It's all looking good. There's stuff going down. See you very soon.